also known as Fat Loss for Life Gain on Instagram. And this is my weight loss journey. This is the beginning. I want to document and share it with you so that you can see as I go along how I progress. Also so that I can look back at these videos and be like, wow, how far I've actually come. I am not in any way a nutritionist or a doctor, so please do what I do or follow any tips and tricks what's best for your body, because what's best for your body might not be best for mine, and vice versa. So this is it. Alrighty, so a little bit about me. I've always been the chubby girl, the girl who's cute, but she's a little extra on her. Eating has always been a problem for me. I also experienced some trauma as I grew up, as all of us have. But that trauma is what makes us who we are today and who we are going to be in the future. And it's important that we live through that, even though it's terrible at the time. But it's important that we live through that because we will be better people and we will come out of it stronger. And there is so much strength in coming out of your trauma and never giving up, ever. I, for about 8 years, struggled with binge eating disorder. Since the age of 12 or so. And currently, I am 784 days binge free, so that's pretty amazing. I never thought that this day or any of the days would ever come, because I was so focused on food all of the time. It was the only thing that I thought about. It consumed my life. So with the food consuming my life, I obviously gained weight very fast, starting around 12 when my binge eating really started. So I am 6 feet tall for reference. I'm 22 years old, and my highest weight when I recorded it was April of 2020, and it was 363.4 pounds. But obviously I didn't want to step on a scale very much back then, because that was too triggering for me and got too much in my head. My starting weight this time is 351.8 pounds. And that was May 1st, 2021. It is currently May 15th of 2021. And I am at 335.4 pounds. So I've lost about 16 pounds in the past 2 weeks. And yeah, my goal weight is 150 pounds. So I obviously have a lot of weight to lose, but I am so ready to do it. I am so ready to take back my life. Back in 2019, so from about September 2018 to May of 2019, I had lost 80 pounds. And so I know I can do it. I know that I just need to sit down. No, I need to stand up and actually do it. I need to put my feet to the pavement and actually go. And I am so ready for that. I am so ready to just have all the energy in the world and be able to wear whatever I want and just be able to live my life and be healthy, because that is the main goal for everyone, and what it should be is just to be healthy. Because if you don't have your health, what do you have? And I'm just ready to start my journey. So back in 2018, the reason why I wanted to start losing weight was because I had experienced these days where I was very confused throughout the whole day. I went to work at the wrong time. I was listening to the wrong radio station. Nothing anyone was saying to me was making any sense. And I was utterly just like confused as what was going on. Later, I worked with 2 paramedics. So the second time that it had happened, it was probably about a month or 2 in between. I worked with paramedics, so I kind of told them some of my symptoms on top of what was already happening. And they had said that I should go to the doctor because it sounds like I was having TIA or mini strokes or whatever they were called. And so obviously that scared me. I was 19 years old and I was having mini strokes. So I knew that something was wrong. So I booked a doctor's visit for July of 2019. That was after I had already started losing the weight, because I had planned on going for the long run. I planned on getting down all the way to my goal. Obviously, life has other plans sometimes for us, and traumatic things happen, which I want to be open and be able to talk to you guys about. Anyways, I went to the doctor, and they run some blood work, and I kind of told him my symptoms, and he told me that if they were to happen again, that I'd have to go immediately to the emergency room. See, I am afraid of doctors. I don't do sick people. I don't do hospitals. That is not my cup of tea. And so hearing that I might have to go to the hospital, I was like, this is not the life for me. So that's really what had me change my life. Luckily, ever since then, those have never happened. I've never had any other scares or anything like that. And so I've never had to go to the hospital. But the reason why I had put the weight back on from the end of summer of 2019 to now is because the end of 2019, I was in school. I was in college. So I had been to university before, and I've dropped out. I went to university from the year 2017 to the beginning of 2018. And so 2018. So the beginning of 2018, February, I had basically had enough. I was ready to end it all. My binge eating was the worst it's ever been. I stopped going to school. I lived in a building that had five flights of stairs just to get up to my bedroom. Me being 300 and however many pounds at the time, no, that was not happening. And so I stayed in my room. I secluded myself from everyone. The only person I had was my roommate, but she went to class. She went home on the weekends. But the only reason why I'm still alive is because of her. Jermaine, if you're watching this, thank you. And so I texted my dad on, I believe it was a Tuesday, and I told him I need to come home because I don't know how much longer I'll be able to stay alive if I don't. And he and my brother came up the weekend after, and they helped me grab all of my things. We grabbed all of the food from the meal plan that we could, that they'd let us take. And I came back home, and for a month, I didn't have a job. I didn't have anything like that because I quit my job to go to school. So every day I would drop off my boyfriend at the time to work, and I would take the Binge Eating for Dummies book. I wish I had it right now. I'll show it to you guys later. But the Binge Eating for Dummies, Overcoming Binge Eating for Dummies. And I would read it every single day. I would highlight it. I would study it so that I could somehow figure out how to overcome my eating, how to take back that control, because I needed that control. And so on March 17th of 2019 is when I had my first day binge free. And I have been clear ever since that day. And it's amazing to look back to think that I would sit down and I would eat. I calculated it, and it's about 11,000 calories in like 3 or 4 hours. I cannot believe that I never got sick and I never exploded. Like, I can't believe that like I could put that amount of food in my body and my body was just taking it like it was normal, because that's what it was. I would do that every day. I would do that sometimes even once or twice a day. It was so unhealthy, but I'm so glad that I've changed. My life on track, but of course, after I stopped the binge eating and I kept on going down, I got down to 269.6 pounds through the summer of 2019. The end of 2019 came, and I was back in school, and I was running out of money. I wasn't able to pay attention in school. I had just broken up with my boyfriend at the time of 2.5 years. And I felt like I was spiraling out of control. There was nothing that I had. And then in January of 2020, I was kicked out of my parents' house. a lot of it was my doing. I'm not going to blame any of that on anyone else because it was me, and that's okay because I needed to be out. I needed to have that experience to be who I am today. I am more responsible because of that experience. Later in January, my car broke down, so I had to buy a new car, which I already didn't have the money for, so somehow I had to come together with that money, but my grandparents were able to help me out. They co-signed and everything, and it was great. And so, yeah, so I started putting on a lot of weight around that time because food was the only thing I had control over. And even with the little money that I did have, all I would do was go buy food. I would have so many chocolate bars. I would have so many rolls of cookie dough. That was my thing. Cookie dough, and it would be always in things of two. So whatever I had, I would always have to have two of them. So like 2 tubs of ice cream, 2 rolls of cookie dough. Because why not? That sounds healthy, doesn't it? No. So yeah, so that's kind of why I gained the weight back. But I am here now. I am holding myself 100% accountable because I did this to myself. But that means I can also undo it to myself. And I know I can do it. And I have an amazing support system now. And he is just everything. He is my life. He's helped me in so many ways that I can't even explain. He's my 100%. And so I just, my life, and I can't wait to take you guys along with me. I'm going to slideshow a couple pictures at the end just so you can kind of like see the progression throughout the year, and I'll probably voice over them. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my first YouTube video. And I plan on making them, we'll see how I feel, but probably once a month just to see my progress. I'm also going to show you my body in a couple minutes, just so you can kind of like see the reality of 335.4 pounds. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Check. Hello. Oh. Hello, beautiful people. My name is Madison, also known as Fat Loss for Life Gain on Instagram. This is the start. This is the beginning of my weight loss journey. I am... Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Hello, beautiful people. My name is Madison, also known as Fat Loss for Life Gain on Instagram. And this is my weight loss journey. I am on a weight loss journey to lose about